Well, good morning, TikTok. So this video compliments of J Miller 341, who likes us so much that he wouldn't allow us to stitch with this video. Anyway, after therapy, we'll come back. So, in case you're paying attention, that therapy took a very long time. At any rate, so he said, every 6.0 owner after running your truck rough, you're going to go ahead and pop the hood and check the upper radiator hose and say, do I have pressure? Please tell me I have pressure. Please tell me I haven't blown my head gaskets. 100%. Except that J Miller 341, you were absolutely telling on yourself during this video, because the beginning of the video is a shot with you in your cab, and what do you have on your dash like a good little 6 owner should? But an Edge Insight CTS3. If you have an Edge Insight CTS3, why would you possibly want to have to stop and pop the hood and check your upper radiator hose? Not to mention, just because you were running it hard is no guarantee that it was or wasn't blown, or just because you weren't running it hard is also not a guarantee that your head gaskets aren't blown. So why don't you instead know that Edge loves you because, well, they want to sell stuff. God loves you, wants you to be happy, but Edge also cares. And they have an Edge expandable accessory system, don't you know? Street diesel kit. So in case you're not paying attention, this comes with a pyrometer, okay, fine. But then it comes with this little dude right here, which is their little daisy chaining system called the Edge accessory system. And so from there, you tack on this little dude up here called a digital to analog adapter. And you see you got two little pigtails, pigtail number 1, pigtail number 2, off of which you can go ahead and attach this little cord here or this little cord here. Yes, they're the same. And you can go ahead and attach this 0 to 100 PSI pressure transducer. Now, a lot of people are like, okay, yeah, I'm going to use my pressure transducer and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to monitor fuel pressure. 100% yes, please. Please don't make me have you sell you a set of injectors all because you didn't have adequate fuel pressure, so you totally want this kit for that purpose. But what you can also do is run to your local auto parts store, because you got 2 of these. What are you going to do with the other one anyway, you know? Well, what you could do is you could run to your local auto parts store, buy yourself a little 3/8 inch T, put it in the capillary line between your degas bottle and your radiator, and now you can monitor in cab what your coolant pressures are. How cool is that? Now, if you're over here saying, well, man, I already got the EGT probe, I don't need all this. Yes, you can buy the digital to analog adapter separately. You can buy the transducer separately. But if you're going to want to monitor fuel pressure anyways, you're going to buy a second transducer separately. By the time you buy both transducers and the digital to analog adapter, you might as well score the free EGT probe, because that's essentially what it comes down to. But regardless, recognize that ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is freaking money. It's expensive. If you blow head gaskets, we had a customer who blew their head gaskets, and they kept on driving, kept on adding coolant, kept on adding coolant, kept on adding coolant, until one day they didn't add enough coolant, and they actually melted their heat tabs on their cylinder heads, and now they're belly aching that the heads failed. Well, the heads failed because you got your coolant entirely too hot. Hello, McFly. I mean, I'm just, with all the love, you own a Power Stroke 6.0. It necessitates having a measure, a modicum, just a theory of a level of understanding of physics of how the world works. You can't be running a 250, 260, 270 degree coolant and then ask the world to take care of you and hold your hand financially as you look both ways and cross the street because you couldn't be bothered to do that the first time. End soapbox. So now that we have a little understanding about personal responsibility, now we can say, hey, we have this probe, we have this setup here. We can go ahead and we can monitor our coolant temperature. Of course we can, but on the Edge Insight CTS3, which you natively have. But you can also go ahead and monitor your coolant pressure. And if you do that, then life is good and getting better. All right, so FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Appreciate you. Take care.